I don't recall where I come from. I don't believe in many things. I don't regret a single fall, 'cause I know why the caged bird sings. And this is why I try to fly. I only wanna find a way to shine, way to be away from here, where colors bleed into the sky. If all I see should disappear, if we are free, we'll never die. And this is why I try to fly. I only wish to find a way to shine. Yeah, this is why I try to fly. I only hope to find a way to shine. Way to shine. Way to shine. Way to shine. To shine. To I don't recall where I come from. I don't believe in many things. I don't believe I'm gonna fall when heat of sunlight melts my wings. And this is why I try to fly. I only wish to find a way to shine. Yeah, this is why I try to fly. I only hope to find thumbs and our fingertips, and maybe I'm not the same as everyone else around me. Maybe I'm not to blame for all of the pain I left behind me. Stay with me, and maybe they will see we could be. Maybe we are straws in their feet. Maybe we are.
Hello everybody, welcome in. How are you all doing? You know, honestly, Chaos, you say that, but I actually have an app where you log things like symptoms for migraines, and yeah. Welcome in everyone. How are you all doing? I apologize for being so late. My sister was here, and so that's where I was.
Can you also log Dookie logs?
No? Moo? The actual heck, dude. Thank you so much for the tier 3 30-month resub. Thank you for continuing the crappiest emotes on Twitch. I appreciate it.
You do love me.
Ninja! Time flies.
Hi, I'm new here.
Hi, new here. Thank you so much for the 6-month resub, continuing the crappiest emotes on Twitch and so much more. How are you all doing? Welcome in. I'm just doing my going live stuff that I actually forgot to do because I was busy stuffing my face with food because dinner got ready, and I was like, you know, I'm already late. Might as well just eat dinner now while it's fresh and hot. Here we are. So almost done. What did everybody do with their day today? Certs! When you close the app, do you log out? You can log just about anything you want. I am logging for something else. A lot of sleeping, more Apex, a big carb crash. The usual weekend.
I will swallow your soul!
Moo, thank you for gifting us up to Big Log Larry, who I'm sure will love having the crappiest emotes on Twitch. Such a great idea. Jose, thank you. Welcome in. Let me check on my quest for stream raiders, and then we will get going. Miss Fiasco and I tried Apex once and it was laughable. Me playing Apex is laughable. Don't even worry about it, okay? Templars. Oh yeah, that's right. So let me go back here. Figure out where my Templar went. Ha ha ha. Alright, y'all, put your troops in! Foamy, how are you doing? Ruyani, welcome in! I tried Apex once and was not good at all. Really? You tried it one time and that was... You were just done? One time, Ghost? It's my wedding anniversary today. That is so amazing! A happy anniversary, Ninja! Congratulations! I have a clip somewhere in which I state, people ask me, because I've been married for 13 years. People have asked me, what makes a good marriage, or do you have any advice? Well, I don't know how long you've been married, and I'm not trying to give you advice, but it's not about finding out who you can or want to spend the rest of your life with. It's finding the person that you would like to annoy for the rest of your life. $11 years. You're not far behind. You're not far at all. It's her 1-year anniversary again because she's new there too. I don't really enjoy playing FPS games, especially when they're competitive. Yeah, I don't like doing competitive very much. I love that intermission video. I'll have to dig that one up for one of our Fight Club streams. Ninja to her spouse every day. Hi, I'm new here. Waking up. Who are you? Oh dear. I really hope you had a great anniversary day, though. I do. 50 First Dates is such a good movie, actually. It actually is. Also, for those of you who came and hung out last night while we were doing our super special squad stream, I had such a blast. My anticipated 4 hours quickly turned into, I think it was 7 hours. Thank you for hanging out. I know I tweeted about this recently, but I've been very thinking a lot about the fact that people who come and hang out regardless of what you're doing, they tend to be kind of the core of the community, right? So it's just like, you know, whether I'm doing music or whether I'm playing games, it means a lot to streamers when people show up no matter what you're playing. Whether, you know, whether they're chatting or lurking, you know, whether they're helping greet new people. One of my favorite things is when a new person comes in and everybody's saying hi to them and making them feel welcome. And somebody came over with a raid last night, and we had actually several people that came over with the raid last night that made comments about the community here and how y'all were so welcoming, and they were comfortable just jumping right in and chatting. And they love the vibe, and it's one of those things where I cannot take the credit for that. Y'all are awesome. Matoro, how are you? I always feel bad because I lurk a lot. Lurking has its place as well, Ghost. I don't expect everyone to be chatty Cathy every day. You know what I mean? It's just, you know. Jack of all games, what's up? How are you doing? Speaking of hello, how are you? But even just not last night, but just in general, I've been thinking a lot about the community and, you know, no matter what we're doing, my hat's off to everybody who shows up to your streamers' streams, just to show them love and support. It really means so freaking much. And on top of just the moral support of people actually showing up, it has been great intention with which I've tried to create a safe space. It really is a lot of intention, but y'all make it happen. But like, you know, one thing we were talking about, you know, sponsored streams or like getting sponsored streams in the first place, first thing they do is look at your numbers. You know what I mean? They look at your engagement. So people showing up, even just lurking. I know Matoro was in the discussion on Twitter. Just showing up is a free way to support your favorite streamer. I'm not even just talking about me personally. Although, you know, but, you raise the visibility. Even like if I'm in the DVD category, my visibility is way bigger when people are here, even just lurking, you know, like it is an absolutely free and phenomenal way to support your favorite streamer, just to show up. And I know some people have said, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to make it to the whole stream, or, you know, whatever. Don't ever feel like you have to be at someone's stream, anybody's stream. If any streamer ever tells you you have to be there the whole entire time, unless you're a mod and, you know, like it's a special event or something and they need someone to stay there, you know, whatever. But as a general rule, if someone ever tells you you need to be there the whole stream, they are not worth watching. I appreciate people whether they are here for the whole stream, S-Dad, or whether they are here for 5 minutes and they just say hi and then they have to go. Hyper. My sister was here admiring your the violin you made. I might have shown it off. Jen Hill will welcome in. It's a very super important sentiment that should be talked about. One of the things I struggle with is, you know, there's so many things about streaming that get really frustrating, right? You know, you get people coming in, okay, bye, I'm gonna go watch so-and-so now. Or, you know, some other form of self-promotion or promoting somebody else on your stream. Or, you know, any other number of etiquette codes that get broken. Or the people that come in and Paganini, you know, there's any number of things that get frustrating, right? And it's easy to go out and be like, rah, 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 y'all stop doing this, which I've made those posts before, and it's usually something that's really, like, building up, and I just have to say something. But I think it's just as important to turn around. I gotta go get ready to stream. Yeah. Or I'm here to hang on until I stream in an hour.
Alright. I'm gonna go stream.
I wish you would stream. I'd be like, bye everybody, I gotta go. Keezy Man's gonna stream now.
I'm still putting things together.
Oh gosh. She's almost as good as Lindsay Sterling. Or someone called me the Lindsay Sterling of Twitch. I get it's supposed to be a compliment.
I mean, it's not a competition.
Well, that's not what I'm getting at. I'm actually sidelining myself here. Rabbit trolling. Peace and because it's Keezy, dude. I think it is just as important to take the positive sides of everything and recognize them. And that's why I made that tweet the other day. Because I was like, you know, I'm not going to soapbox today I'm gonna
Not
pick.
soapboxing.
I'm gonna soapbox, but I'm gonna soapbox for something positive that I've been thinking a lot about because, you know, I've been doing a lot of variety. I haven't been doing just music and DVD. I've been doing music plus a lot of different other things. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I hit that go live button, I'm usually pretty petrified. I'm like, nobody's gonna show up. What if nobody shows up? Everybody's probably sick of me by now. Nobody's gonna show up. You know, and like maybe a couple people will show up and, you know, especially my mods, because, you know, they always, you know,
Because they feel obligated.
they have to show up.
They feel obligated.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all, this might surprise you, but I have anxiety every day when I hit the start stream button and I'm like, who's gonna show up?
I don't think so.
I don't know, you'd be surprised. A lot of streamers go through it. A lot. And they don't always talk about it. But I'm like, you know, like when I went and played Maneater the other day, I was like, absolutely freaking no one's gonna show up to watch me be a shark. Nobody. To my surprise, there were like 50, 60 people in here, and I was like, and people were talking, and like we had some really awesome conversations. People listened to me cackle while I'm killing people, like eating people with my shark. I'm getting all the beachgoers. You know, it's just like, it is absolutely mind-boggling that people show up, especially when you've been doing this for 4 years and you're like, sooner or later people are gonna get sick of me. Is today the day people get sick of me? So ultimately what my whole point of this is telling you all thank you for continuing and making the choice to be part of the community. 8 more people. I plan to. I do want to finish Maneater, and I do plan on doing that on stream. So, some of us don't ever close the tab. You just pitch a tent, yeah. Moo, that is the weirdest statement in relation to Maneater. Already done said you ain't getting rid of me. I'll be 80 years old sitting in here. Hello, everybody. And y'all be like, still here? I would never camp. Uh-huh. I'll be new here every day. It's been 84 years. Also, while we're sitting here talking, Ghost is running song queue. Let's go ahead and open up the song queue. I'm not a serial killer. I'm a serial killer. Cereal. I love eating cereal. What 3D holographic poo emotes with real poo odor? Maybe yeah, the first part, but maybe not the second part. You know, like I had a squad stream with some awesome ladies I just met through a new program, and you know, I was already nervous not knowing what to expect, and you know, they're all super freaking nice, but of course it's still a new thing, and I'm sure all of us were nervous on some level. And then y'all were here, and y'all were part of the conversation, and some of you were going into other streams telling them to sandbag me. You know, so it was such a good time last night, and I've just been, you know, I kind of had a couple weeks of depression issues and mental health issues in general, and I've been kind of coming out of it extra grateful. extra grateful. Imperial is a lovely human. Yes. I know DVD is not entirely her thing, but she hung in there and she was super nice, and I would love to find some other games that she is more comfortable playing that we can play together. Absolutely. And I know a lot of you come here to feel better. To have a place to go that, you know, where you feel welcome and, you know, that uplift you. Nice. And I want to make sure that I take care of myself so that I can continue to harbor that kind of and what's the word I'm looking for? Cultivate that kind of environment for you all. Play Stardew again? No. No. Stardew's all like, oh, it's so cute and pretty, and let's have ourselves a good time. And I'm over here like, Pierre, hello, how are you doing? This is cheers because we match your vibe. Cheers. I'm almost out of coffee. So yeah, this is me taking a moment to tell y'all thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being part of the community. Thank you for supporting your favorite streamers. And I'm not saying me, I'm saying like just in general. Thank you for going out there and showing love to your streamers.
Are you still going on?
Yes. Super fan! Thank you for stopping by. Get you some sleep. We're having a moment, Jerry! One of my favorite streamers, I do it at once. Wow.
What if I don't?
So assertive.
What if I don't want to compliment?
Azure.
Everyone raise a glass.
Thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. You have a sister? I have a sister and a brother, yes. You probably won't rarely ever see my brother, but my sister comes around relatively. Her family's been our COVID bubble.
It's your sister from the same mister.
Yes. I just can't stop popping in here after almost 2 years, or for almost 2 years, so I must love the stream. I'm going to assume that that's the case, Pierre.
I haven't figured out how to go to different channels yet, but someday I'll figure this Twitch thing out.
By the way, y'all get your songs in. The queue should be open, and Azure, you already know that you can have a regular request or you can have a loop request. Let me know what you'd like. But Moo, Ninji, Moo again, and Azure. You did a resub, so if you'd like to request something, it'll go into the priority queue, which is the part guaranteed to be played.
I request that you keep telling your viewers how much you appreciate us and everything. I really like it.
I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you so much for being so amazing.
Can you tell? I didn't hear the last part. I'll say it again. Can you just make it more personal? Can you just like read off each one of us, tell us how amazing we are personally? I want to really feel like I'm amazing, even though everybody else is too. But like, I want everybody to individually feel amazing.
This is exactly why we can't have nice things.
Jen, you're amazing. Super fan, you are amazing. Ninja, you're amazing. Chaos, you're okay. Mood, Jerry doesn't share the grass, so we got to talk about that. He moved his salt lick into his own place, so I thought it was a community salt lick. Matoro, you're amazing. Bug,
I'm trying to keep that in mind, Bug.
Everybody's amazing.
I can't even. Jerry, you're gonna end up murdering Matoro! He's gonna choke on his popcorn! Bookworm, how are you? Also, what is our Discord topic going to be today? I'm disturbed by community salt lick. I actually am too!
Just make sure you got a window open or something. Cause if I'm breathtaking, you just might. It might be that you don't have proper ventilation, and maybe there's not some proper oxygen getting in. Like, just make sure you're taking care of you too. If you think I'm breathtaking, like, you might just want to make sure you're getting oxygen in that room. The seatbelt, if you're in the car, hopefully you're parked somewhere. Seatbelt might be too tight.
Everybody go to Pooflingers Anonymous and just type Jerry Fumes. Let's do it. Everybody go to Discord, to the Pooflingers Anonymous channel, and all you have to type is Jerry Fumes. We're gonna confuse everybody who's not here.
You know that's hilarious. Put on the CPAP. When I feel like sometimes when I'm feeling short of breath or something, I'll do that. I'll go lay down and put the CPAP on, and it just makes me feel better about breathing. Like I'm like, oh, I can breathe again. Even though like I'll check my oxygen. It's like, oh, my oxygen's good, but I feel like I can't breathe, so I put my CPAP on. It forces me to breathe.
I can't even. Quick, everybody go to the Discord, go to the Pooflingers Anonymous channel, and write Jerry Fumes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Also, for those of you who missed it, by the way, Love and Lost is almost completely mastered now, and it sounds so freaking good. And I almost cried listening to it because it just sounded so good. And it was so just breathtaking. Could be that Jerry was one sitting there mastering it, you know, Jerry Fumes, but...
Right? He's almost done. Like it's
my EP's almost done! I have one more song to record. All right. The light shine through. Why do I feel like I... Huh. Oh, never mind. Okay. Never mind. Why? For you. Okay.
Why do you feel like what?
I suddenly can hear like a bunch of background, but I don't know
I
what.
feel like somebody's watching you. You ever get that feeling?
I mean, I don't know why I would ever get that feeling, you know? Why would I ever get that feeling?
You talk to yourself an awful lot, though.
How long does it take for you to record a song normally? Depends. I had a huge setback when I had surgery. But if I actually sit down and dedicate, I can record it in a day or two, and then we have to...
Well,
we have to go in and, you know, add any effects and all that stuff and go through it. And then there's the mixing and mastering and all that stuff.
And it wasn't just when you had your surgery. It was the surgery.
And then we moved.
And the move.
Yeah.
And then setting everything back up.
And then we switched the stream rooms around. It's been one thing after another.
A lot of setbacks, a lot of things, but we're getting there. We're getting
Y'all ready for some music? Hey TMK, how are you doing? Welcome in. What is mod? I'm never looking at mod chat again while I'm streaming. Never, never, never. Y'all get your requests in. Y'all heard that, didn't you? It's almost like it's still trying to do it, but it's not fully doing it now. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Yeah, it's almost like my gate disappeared for a while and then it got really staticky and then it just stopped. It's still doing that thing, it's just different now. Go back to right before I started playing the song in the VOD and listen. song is so pretty. So yeah, right before that happened, it was almost like, you know how, okay, before that crackling would like kind of come in sort of suddenly, but sort of fade in, and then it'd be there for a while, and then it would kind of eventually like resolve itself. That's what that was like, but on a lesser scale. It was almost like my gate disappeared. Like I was still having that compression sound that I kind of have now, but you could still hear me set my mug down like really loud. I mean, you can anyways, but it was like weird. It was weird.
Was it the gate or was it?
No, I'm not saying it was the gate. It was almost like my gate stopped working and it was like just static everywhere.
Huh.
That's why I was telling you to go back and listen to right before I started playing the song, because that's where you could hear it.
I wonder what it was. I don't know. There's no telling what it was. 'Cause it sounds fine right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was the mute button or something too, though.
I wasn't muted.
No, I mean locked. But I don't know. It's hard to tell.
We'll have to fix it though. We have to figure it out. Okay, what's up?
Stop breaking stuff.
Thanks, Chopper.
I know you're being funny, saying unplug it all, plug it back in, but that actually may be what I do. I may just unhook all of it and go through and rehook it all up.
Is mod chat dirty? I actually shouldn't act surprised. Yeah, Doc, I made the mistake of looking a few minutes ago and I was like, why do I do this? Why do I do this? Oh wow, y'all got better. Chopper's very opinionated. Alright, y'all, get your troops in. I don't know how this is going to go because I've never played to this and I only slightly listened to it before stream. But I wanted to give this a try. Y'all get your song requests in. Bookworm, actually, this is Numb. Just a different version. So if you'd like to request something else, that was Linkin Park Numb, piano and orchestral version. By the way, I really like that. That was so pretty. That was really pretty. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I like that. I might have to explore more of their stuff. I think they have actually a number of Linkin Park songs that they did. So I might have to have a conversation with them. But yeah, Bookworm, if you'd like to request something else since I just played that, feel free to look and see if there's anything else you would like to hear. Looking at chat. Yeah. John Haynes, hello, how are you doing? Remind me to send you a song. Yeah. I'll probably forget, but I'll try. All rise for the stream theme song. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. We got some great songs in the queue right now. Bookworm, you can go ahead and try putting the song in. I went ahead and removed yours from the queue. So feel free to go ahead and request the next one that you were trying to request. Did you do something different that your hair looks darker? Last week I put some more purple in my hair. I got overtone color conditioner. Other than that, no. Next time I go in to get my hair done, I might let him go ahead and bleach it. I know I swore off bleach, but I want my color to pop. Thank you. John, that sounds like so much fun. I'm glad you're here hanging out now. Gunhealth, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome in. I never watched Bleach, it's way too Jerry watched a lot of Bleach when we first got together. Well, I say when we first got together. For a long time. I used to fall asleep to the sound of the intro song. It still haunts me in my dreams. Cal McGregor, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes, it's a low C string. Reminds me of the phase where I dyed my hair in colors that had a very metallic sheen. Yeah. I like being able to be creative with my hair. And honestly, I was actually considering like a teal color, like a bluish green. Manic Panic has some really good colors. Well, I usually go in to have someone do it because it's doing it at home is okay and it saves a lot of money, but it just, I don't know. Sorry, I was trying so hard not to react to that person. At least when I go in, my scalp doesn't get dyed. And they can bleach it how they want. I'm sorry, that was the most interesting thing I've seen banned in a while.
You're awesome.
39 months of the crappiest emotes on Twitch. That V hype, that V hype, that V hype.
River! Thank you so much for the 39-month resub, continuing the crappiest emotes on Twitch and so much more. Can you get an exclamation hype in the chat, please? Because we need to do that. We need to. I like seeing the hype emotes. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Does it have a cooldown? I think that one should not have a cooldown. That one, I think everybody should be able to use that, like, one right after the other. Manic Panic's like the overtone, but cheaper. Overtone is just a conditioner, though. It's not an actual, I mean, it's a dye, but it's in conditioner. It's not done the same as, like, the home hair dyes. Can't wait to get my crappy mask. Yes! I like those masks. Yoga Plant Girl, welcome in. How are you doing? All right, everybody do exclamation hype now. There's no cooldown. Thank you, Mo. No cooldown. So now, when people resub, y'all can do exclamation hype, and we can truly celebrate an amazing way to support the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And River, you don't have a song in, so if you'd like to put a song in, please do. Sub hype, yes. Chopper has something to say about that. Brianni, you are up. Thank you, Moo. Now we can throw hearts at each other. We can throw hype at each other. Better. Easier. Yeah. Like our very own Bridgerton. That would be really fun. That would be really fun. Oh, and your mug! Yay! Okay, I love my mug. My did you get the Maximus one, or which one did you get? Dark Butterfly, welcoming. How are you doing? It's so good to have you here. Don't forget, if you're in that Discord and you haven't done it yet, go to the Pooflingers Anonymous channel, and all you have to do is type Jerry Fumes. Just trust me. Wait, why did I mash up? No, I was having a lot of fun with that, and I think I may have subconsciously done something. I don't know. We need to order Moo an extra large keyboard so his hooves don't hit multiple keys at once. Yeah, I think Moo's typing has gotten worse. Oh, I got you, Azure. Okay. Let me see where we're at here. Let me run ads really fast, so if you're not subbed, I apologize. I'm not gonna play anything for 3 minutes, so you won't miss anything. All right, so we also have 6 minutes until battle time, y'all. Get your troops in. It's been 84 years. I'm gonna start calling you Pebble. Actually, while we're waiting on the ads, let me add some rosin to my bow because I feel like it needs it. I need to take one of them in and get it rehaired, and then take the other one in and get it rehaired. I gotta find out where's the best place to do that here. All right. Chaos. I can't even. Or odd. Why? Hey, easy. Someone has the zoomies. Gotta get these in while the internet is working. Do you have a storm coming in? Let's see. Here we go. They must be fixing something or upgrading. Oh, okay, got you. I'm currently on my cell phone hotspot because my internet is being extra derpy tonight. I'm sorry to hear that, but at least I guess the hotspot works, right? Auto was defaulting me to 160. I hate when it does that. It does that to me sometimes, and I'm on fiber, and I'm like, why? Tree Frog, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? Here, let me hit the raid button really fast. Here, raiders, welcome in. Master Builder, by the way. Oh, who's a good boy?
Hi.
Who's a good boy? Look at that butt swagger.
Hello from the inside.
I can't sit like this. Nami? Help? I'm Boop. Are you in a play mood? I can't look at him. Welcome in, everybody. Tree, what were you streaming today? What? Welcome in, Pink Emerald. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in, everyone. It's good to have you here. You were just in time. We were about to start a new song for Ninji, who is 6 months of being new here.
Sometimes I try to put myself out there. Sometimes I try to make it look like I'm comfortable in the skin I wear. But these words cut deeper than the knife, and I gotta act like I don't care. But if it didn't happen, then I guess I wouldn't be here. I guess I wouldn't be here. Stop with all the bullshit. I'm done with all the fake love, so you should really just quit. 'Cause I saw the text on your phone, and it's hard to say. It's hard to say, so I guess I'll be on my way. But I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, no. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you. Silly me for thinking you're the one that I would never blame, the one that I would never change, the one that always stays the same. Now I'm in the corner thinking back on all these memories, like what I'd do if you had stayed, and all the lies that you betrayed. If time stood still and I could see you again, then I would keep you with me, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, no. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you.
I like it. That was for Ninji. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. 14-3. Oh my god. Poor dog. Thank you. Would you play? Oh, I did not mean to say. Why did I click on that? Would you play Oxygen Not Included if I got it for you? I can't ever guarantee what I play. So I don't want to be like, yes, I will definitely play it. You know what I mean? Because then I'd feel awful if I never got around to playing it. I don't know. I've heard of it. I just don't know a lot about it. But yeah, that's my answer is I might, but I don't want to say yes, I definitely will. You know what I mean? I've actually got a backlog of games that I need to play. that I've never gotten around to. And actually, that reminds me, I need to get the points contest up. For those of you who missed it, we're going to be taking 3 of the games in my backlog, putting them up, and y'all spend your points on the one you want to see most. So whichever one completes first is the one that we will play next. Should we kill so many dupes? I don't know if I should be offended by that. Get y'all troops in. I'd have to take a look at it, Kay. How are your chickens? Bond, what's up? How are you doing? They're good. They're ready to go outside. We got to get the pen going. We have to finish it because we have to put a roof on it. And then they are going outside. All right, Ghost. John, what could possibly go wrong with that? That feels like a really, really bad idea. Oh no. Oh, get your bobbles out for this one, y'all. So, can I play that again? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was really awesome, though. It was really fun. All right. So, that was really freaking fun. Yes, Chaos? Yes? No! Thank you. That was just really fun. Yeah, it was really fun. What the heck? And I'm sitting here thinking about Doc trying to light a water heater. Oh god. Y'all are badasses for being here and listening and hanging out. Yeah? This is my know you moment. Let me turn on my looper. We got a loop request here for Azure. I don't want this to fall. Especially if you get a priority request, make sure you get your priority requests in. Because they are guaranteed. Guaranteed to be played before we end music, so. Was it you? Did you want Leaving on a Jet Plane? If it's not the right one, let me know which one's the right one. Yeah, okay. I was just warming up, you know? And I apparently cannot type one-handed tonight. Okay, the Cliffs of Dover one. Got you. Hey, Chopper. Jerry, he is freaking out about the bathroom door. I love popcorn. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How is your stream? Y'all are just in time. The truck works. Yeah. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you streaming? Tell me all about it. All right, before I do this loop, let me introduce myself. Thank you so much. How are you? Sometimes we get mass timed out. We love spam here, honestly. I'm just gonna be real with you. Allow me to introduce myself, you all. Master Builder, by the way. Oh, who's a good boy? Hi. Who's a good boy? Look at that butt swagger.
Hello from the inside.
I can't sit like this. Nami? Help? I'm Boop. Are you in a play mood? I can't look at him. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in, you all. I hope you had an amazing stream. We're just about to do a loop. First loop of the night. First singing of the night. So it's gonna be fun. But welcome in, everybody. So excited. Okay. I'm having the best night. Thank you so much for coming over and checking out the stream, you all. Let me make sure this is where it's supposed to be. Okay. All right. Let's see how this. Oh, I should probably turn on the mic for the ukulele. You know, kind of important here. And turn this on.
I will swallow your soul.
Goals, thank you for gifting us to heck and welcome into the crappiest emotes on Twitch, as well as access to the subroom in Discord where there's MP3s for you to download. You can put directly into the stream and
so much more.
so much more. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here we go. Ready? Testing. 1, 2. Okay, we're good. Make sure I got the right one here. Hang on. No, this one. All right. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring a wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. Welcome back, Mel. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. But I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Why are we like this? Kiss me and smile for me. Oh my goodness. Is it Mephistopheles? Is that how you say your name? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Oh, in my way. Oh, in my way. Yes, John. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome into the crappiest emotes on Twitch. That is how you say my name. I got it. Welcome into the crappiest emotes on Twitch, as well as access to the subroom and Discord where there's MP3s for you to download. You get input directly into the stream and
And so much more.
I appreciate it. If you'd like to take a look at the song list and request something, if you haven't already, you get a priority request for that sub. You also get a priority request every time you resub. Catnip Ninja, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? It's so good to have you here. Everybody who just got in here in the last like 10 minutes, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Say hi. Don't be shy. Welcome in, everyone. I'm so glad y'all are here. Also, words are hard. Oh my goodness. Azure.
Chaos, you're fired!
For encouraging the mashup.
I had to replay that. Azure, thank you so much for the 401 bits. I appreciate it so much. Also, for those of you who come in playing Stream Raiders, we are running battles all stream long. Playing Hades. Oh, nice. Nice.
You're awesome.
Slithy! I was gonna say hi to you. Hi! Thank you so much for the 9 months of amazing support, continuing the crappiest emotes on Twitch and
So much more.
And so many chicken butts.
JC.
What? That was me?
Yes, that was you. Slithy, let me know what I can play for you. I'd be happy to play a song for you. The queue will be open for like another whole hour, y'all. So, if you're wanting to get a song in the priority queue, make sure you get it in there, okay? Next battle is up, y'all. Get your troops in. Yeah, that song was awesome. Thank you. I am slowly trying to get more comfortable with singing covers. I am trying so hard, and actually that one was just so much fun. I really had a blast with that one. Really excited because I finally have a stream deck. They're so awesome, aren't they? I love mine so much. It really just adds so much. You know what I mean? Crumb Cake, hello, how are you? Welcome in. It's so good to see you. I'm so excited y'all are here. Can you tell? Let's see here. So, one thing I didn't do yet. That's not what I have on my list, although I need to add that to my list, actually. I need to work on a cover for that. I will try to make a note reminder to do that. But you can take a look at my song list. Take a look at... I can't talk! Take a look at the song list. The lights are now connected. I am not a bot. I promise. I am not a bot. Promise. Oh my goodness. Really want to stay in here more, especially since I haven't made it to one of your streams in a while, but I work tomorrow. No worries, Catnip Ninja. Actually, for those of you who don't know, I'm planning on doing a 12-hour stream, or around a 12-hour stream tomorrow. So, I'm going to be getting started probably mid to late morning. And gonna go into the evening, nighttime hours. So, I gotta take advantage of the whole spring break thing, you know? I don't have to get up early on Monday. So, yeah. And I do plan on doing music 2 or 3 times during that 12 hours. So yeah, we heard bot speak. No, you did not. You heard nothing. Won't be nothing. I mean, what? So my plan is to try to go live by like 10 or 11 and Pacific time. That's my plan. So I hope you have a good night though. Thank you again for the raid. I really do sincerely appreciate it. Anybody who brings over their well, I was gonna say PST and then I changed it. Specifically, anybody who trusts me with their community, really do appreciate it. Wouldn't a bot be able to do a 12-hour stream easily? I mean, but a human can too, you know? So I don't know about all that. And I might do these again. I'm considering it. Because Jerry decided to buy another box of them, and then they're just sitting there, and I'm like, to torture myself or not to torture? That is the question. That song is so good. Yeah, Alan Walker is pretty great, isn't he? Especially his older stuff. Especially his older stuff. Let's see here. I actually have a loop that I offer that is Drunken Sailor. Pookie, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it so much. Welcome on in. Alright, so 21 minutes into a battle. Let's do... can't click things for some reason. Cliffs of Dover! Do you like country? I do, but I don't play a lot of it. Like his vibe and purpose? Yes. Matoro, it is time.
Look what I can do!
Oh my god, Vosh, what the heck? One of my favorite people is here.
I'm so sleepy, Hugo.
Thank you. I love all the turtlies in the chat. How is everybody doing? Welcome in, Raiders. It is so good to have you here. Vosh, thank you so much for 10 freaking months. Dude, you realize you and I met like basically a year ago. You know that, right? I don't know exactly when our year, friendship versary, whatever it is, but it's basically been a year. Crazy, right? Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 10-month resub. Continuing the crappiest emotes on Twitch and...
So much more!
Thank you so much for being a crazy, amazing friend. And equally amazing content creator. And I'm so happy I met you. And yeah, if you have a song from the song list you'd like to hear, feel free to request it. I know you're super tired. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, I would be happy and I would love to play something for you. I don't know what kind of English that was, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. I ended up on stream super hyper for some reason. I'm just like digging everything about everything right now. I just realized that is a flying V violin. It certainly is. This is my secret battle armor. Yeah. Thought it was just fine. Okay. As long as y'all figured out what I was trying to say, we're good. Okay. So, welcome in, Raiders. Allow me to introduce myself. Here we go. Master Builder, by the way. Oh, who's a good boy?
Hi.
Who's a good boy?
You're so-
Look at that butt swagger.
Hello from the inside.
I can't sit like this. Nami? Help? I'm Boop. Are you in a play mood? I can't look at him. Thank you so much, y'all, for being here. Really means a lot. Also, if you play Stream Raiders, we're running battles all night. Even after we're done with music, I might stick around and do something Apex or something. Yeah. I'm gonna make that decision when I'm done with music, whether I keep going or whether I end stream, because I just so yeah. Thank you all so much for the follows. Welcome in. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being here and checking out the stream. Also, if you are in the Discord, do me a favor. Go to the Pooflingers Anonymous channel, and all you gotta do is write Jerry Fumes into there and hit enter. That's all you gotta do. We're trying to see how many people we can confuse. You gotta go to Pooflingers Anonymous channel of the Discord and write Jerry Fumes. Like this. You will see some people have already done it in various forms or another. Yeah. And if you just joined, you should already have a role. We're being pretty quick about it. Let's see here. Let's do... What do we got here in the queue? But we have a battle in 12 minutes. Get your troops in, and that was for Azure. This next one is for Moo. Let's do it.
You never stop calling me crazy, but you the one that's fucking crazy. And it's time for me to run. Yeah, it's time for me to go. I won't stick around.
Wanda, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome in. Let me. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm just having the time of my life today, y'all. Also, can we get an exclamation ad? I'm so sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna have to do this really fast because we have 30 seconds until it runs out. And Turbulent, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Pumpkin, what's up? How are you doing also? How are you? Look, man, I've also asked you how you are like 3 times now. I'm so sorry. What was in that coffee? Hopefully I have some of this tomorrow. Jeez. Did you find anything? Actually. There's like a smidge of coffee left in there. And I do mean a smidge. And you can see the ring where I put Cool Whip in there and let it melt into there. Yeah. Did you make Turkish coffee? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. Get her another cup of that and we could actually go for 421 hours. I fully expect a crash from this at some point. Just saying. Voosh, I need to actually slide into your DMs at some point. Tonight. I know you're tired though, so don't feel like you have to answer right away, but. I love your violin. It looks like a weapon from Overwatch. Thank you. I love it. You only got a 15-second Nintendo ad? Wow. Well, hey, we'll take it. Arlenaria, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. Actually, Voosh, is tomorrow your off day? Asking for a friend. And Turbulent, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Tomorrow night's Pathfinder with mods. Okay. Never mind then. Never mind. No big
Cheers.
deal.
Requesting a song for my wife tonight.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be fun. I hope you have a blast. DeHobber, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. Thank you for continuing the crappiest emotes on Twitch, and
It's so much more!
I appreciate it. Let me know what I can play for you. Your wife was picking tonight? Sweet. Y'all, I've literally only had 2 cups of coffee. Okay. I considered having a glass of wine tonight, and then I'm sitting here like, I don't need it. Do you not remember when I played Pacify like a year ago, Moo? You may not have been around, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because we did it during the day. Maybe you were at work. I don't remember. Sammy! Was it the 1 gallon mug? It was literally this cup. It was literally this cup. Hi, Jerry.
Hello.
They're not babies, they're dolls. Yeah, Jerry and I played Pacify like a year ago. I ended up having to stop because like it sensory overloaded me with her. Whenever she catches you, she screams really loud. But it was fun. It was fun.
Was it? Was it?
I know they added it to, some more content since I played it too, because I think they have some more maps now than they did. Mustang, are you okay? You keep going on about England and the US. And are you all right? Do you need some hugs? I'm just closing my eyes and listening. Thank you, Draconia. I'm so glad you're enjoying the stream. I'm glad you're here. We're about to play a really fun song too.
Look what I can do!
Oh my god, Jenna! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in! How is your stream? I keep thinking, wow, you ended early, and then I remembered that I went live really late tonight. My sister surprised me by showing up to say hi. She just got her first vaccine dose, and she came over to celebrate her sore arm. We're gonna test out the Bluetooth, you know? So, I got to hang out with my sister, and I was like an hour and a half late to stream. Stream was great, had a great time. You were doing DVD, yeah? Welcome in, Raiders. We're just about to do a really fun one. You get yours Wednesday. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad people are getting a step closer to being much safer, you know? Actually 1, 2, 3 more weeks until I get my second dose. Really, Azure? Fall Guys in Splatoon 2? Oh, nice. Did Fall Guys, can anybody tell me, because I never actually confirmed it myself, did Fall Guys do customs where you can go in and make your own custom game? I swear I heard someone say that they did, but I never confirmed it. Getting dose 1 on Tuesday myself. Oh yay! Good. That's awesome. I'm so glad. AstraZeneca. Mine was Pfizer. I know they're working on setting things up for streamers. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just that they'd heard that they were talking about it. My sister got Pfizer too. This one is for... Hang on. Mephistopheles, please. Sorry. Hope I just said your name right again. I would feel awful if I said it wrong the second time around. So I really like this song, by the way. That was super fun. Oh my goodness. So we have a song not working. Oh. Is there another way to get it into the queue? If there's special permission for Fall Guys customs? Yeah, actually that doesn't surprise me. I don't play Fall Guys very much, but I think if they had custom games like that, I would play a lot more because it'd be more fun than spectating when you die and you're like grouped up with people, you know? It's already in the priority queue, Dehober. You're already good to go. They go up in the order received. We don't talk politics here, Mustang, so just be mindful of what you say, okay? Let's do this. Yeah, we got you. Dober. In fact, we have next hero for Thonda because we must. I actually thought it was a separate section at the top. It is. It is a separate section at the top, yeah. Y'all ready for this? Y'all know what to do, yeah? Let me let this battle finish. And that way we can do what we love to do the most. Oops, wrong button. Honestly, I knew that was coming. Hate to say it. You hate to see it. Alright, y'all know what to do. Let's do it.
Claim your prize for a crown of stars and your
Y'all ready? All right, how many? 54 out of 100. Draconia, I'm actually all over the internet, so there's no telling. The only other thing is I used to live in Oklahoma, so I don't know if you're around Oklahoma, but yeah. Yep. She's everywhere. What is that? What is that commercial where they're like, it's everywhere you want to be? What is that? Somebody please tell me. There's a commercial where they use that tagline. It's everywhere you want to be. Oh gosh. What is that commercial? Is it a Visa or MasterCard? Lady Recatoria Dawn. It is Visa? Okay, okay. I was like, that's American Express? Somebody look it up, please. Because I feel like Azure might be right, but I'm not sure. Amagon, what's up? Actually, I can Google it too, right? Everywhere you want to be. It is Visa. Y'all are right. It's Visa. Excuse me. It's Visa. I got really excited. It's Visa. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Is an American Express never leave home without it? Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh, in 2006 they did. Oh, they stopped using it. I didn't even know that. Ooh. Everyone be. Oh my god. It's the little things. DeHomer, this is for you and your wifey. Sammy, are you home from work? feel like that's getting smoother the more I play it. Thank you for the 26 bits, Delbert. Appreciate it. We are very happy to have you here, Draconia. Welcome in. Oh my god. Anything Pink touches is just amazing. Like, she's just such a badass. Let's see here. So we have a request here for Moo. All right, let's do it. Oh my goodness! What are you doing? Hello? Thank you so much for the 299 bits. What? Lady Reckon, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Donna for gifting that sub to Draconia. Welcome into the crappiest emotes on Twitch, and as well as access to the subroom and Discord with this MP3s for you to download. You can put directly into the stream and so much more. Wait. Yeah. Hello? Just like that? What is going on? What? What are you doing? Y'all stop! Don't worry, man. I'll restart this. What do you want? My face. Oh. Azure, thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my heart. Azure, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it so very much. Oh my word. Okay, let me get caught up here. Moobies, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Why did I just call you Moobies? Ghost, thank you for the 500 bits. Stone Man, thank you so much for the 100 bits. JMB. Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid. It's kind of crazy chaotic in here. How are you? How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much. What the heck? Oh my gosh, what the heck, y'all? Oh my goodness. Ninji, thank you for gifting that sub to Queluva Cafe. Thank you so much for gifting them the crappiest emotes on Twitch. Mel with the can't stop, won't stop gifted sub. What? Lady Wreckage, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Y'all, seriously.
Oh,
Search!
you found my secret place.
Thank you so much, y'all. Here. For train. For level 1. For level 2. What even is going on? Oh my god. You came in a great time, Taylor. How are you? Or do you want me to call me Trevor? I have Trevor noted here. Oh, my face hurts. What are you all doing? Raiders, welcome in. We're doing music, and then we might transition into some games if I have the energy for it. I've been expending a lot of energy. Welcome in, everybody. My nano leaves are going crazy because it picks up all the bits, and it's like, hello. Trevor's fine if you haven't noted. I just haven't noted here that you had told me at one point. I just want to make sure. And again, I love that dancing skeleton so much. Is it a skeleton or is it just a person? I think it's just a person. It's an alien. What am I doing? Hello, Hannah. JMB, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, come on in. We're going to restart this. Oh my goodness. It is an alien. Yeah. It took me a second. I was like... Just get more of that coffee, right? Oh my gosh. Thank y'all so much. Let me do this here. I'm even hitting the wrong. Ooh. Dimitri, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you all so much. Let me play this again.
You too, motherfucker.
That will never not happen right after a train. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Switching to the TV app. Oh, you're gonna love this one then. Let's do this. We need some bobbles. And some That by Rocks. Heck yes. Anybody else break a sweat? Whoever said violin wasn't a good workout. All right. JMB, please tell us about your stream. Tell us what you stream, what you were streaming tonight. Anything you want to tell everybody about you and your stream. I did just watching you. Who said it, Viola's? Ha! But BTTV isn't working. Oh no! Sometimes I've had it before where it disabled itself and I had to go in and re-enable it for some reason. That was a long time ago, but I do remember having that issue at one point. Need a way to applause? Exclamation clap. Which I think isn't anyone. I think it's an anyone. I am not Azure. You know, Azure, you're going to be real surprised the day I finally figured out how to come through my monitor. You're going to be real surprised. I can't remember if clap is a sub only fits anybody. Finger picking country blues music with my brother on drums. That is so cool. Let me follow you really fast. So I can I'm clicking all the wrong things. Like Chet Atkins. I would if I could do it right now, I would totally play Chet Atkins' version of Orange Blossom Special. And if you are around long enough after, like, around the community after my tendon has healed enough, you will definitely hear it. So, yeah. BTTV only was streaming in Firefox? Oh, weird. That's so weird. Feel my love. Thank you. I appreciate it. That is awesome. I will have to check out your stream. Little known, okay. Little known outside of the community fact, I used to do contest fiddling for several years when I was a teenager. So I don't play a lot of fiddle anymore, but it's still something near and dear to my heart. Very nostalgic for me. Chrome have issues? Never. Never. Thonda has requested Mad World.
Thanks for the sub.
Jamie, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the crappiest emotes on Twitch, as well as access to the sub room and Discord, where there's MP3s. Words are hard for you to download. You get input directly into the stream and
so much more.
Just keep the chopsticks away.
Thank you so much. If you'd like to request something off my song list, go check it out. Feel free to throw something in there. I'm probably gonna I'm probably going to close the queue, not throw the queue. Close the queue. After this next song, why is she broken? I don't know what happens. I guess this is what happens when my sister decides to visit. I just get really happy. How about any original? Yeah, I can do an original for you. Absolutely. I will do it right after this next. Actually, let me check the queue. Okay. Ghost, do you want to pick one of my originals and throw it in the queue? Let's see here. Mad World. Mad World. Ba-da-da-da. I'm trying to get these mics to work together today. Hey, yo. My D needs a lot of work. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places. What? What did I do? I said D, no G. Y'all get out of here. Bye. Around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. On my head I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Don't behave. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. A larger world. Mad world. Now every time I hit that chord a little bit off, all I can think of is y'all being 12. I can't. Y'all, seriously. Oh my goodness. Mad world. Thank you for the request, Londa. I think the bot is silent clapping. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, so Cathros, by the way, thank you for the 20 bits. I appreciate it. Let's pull up. Here we go. Love and Lost. Yes. Hang on. What's that? G Scares. Oh, by the way, how are you? Oh, we were supposed to battle. I just realized we were supposed to battle. Like squirrel. I feel like if I play Apex tonight, I'm gonna die a lot just because I'm gonna be like, oh look, shiny. I'm gonna have to call in the hard carry reinforcements. It's a different way to play Apex? Supposedly, but you know, it's... Who's the hard carry? Well, here's the deal. My, one of my kids wanted to, play with me tonight. So I'm thinking that might just, you know, kind of happen. And then, of course, Kizu Man's probably is going to play. So, we might... we might do that. He's been begging, and I'm like, fine. Wholesome family stream? Yeah, we might have to take off the rating for it. Where is it? So no dad jokes? What do you mean? Oh, he loves dad jokes. Don't even worry about that. So we'll have to behave? I mean... I think behave is relative. This is my original Love and Loss for JMB. One of the tracks on my upcoming EP, and probably the one I'm actually the most excited about. We just almost finished mastering it, and I just really can't wait for this to finish and happen. I'm so excited. Can't wait for that to drop so I can binge it. I will seriously cry. I will cry if even one person shows up on my listeners on Spotify. I will! Happiness cry, Moo. The kid Oh my goodness. Is there going to be a physical release? Somebody else had asked that, if I was going to do a CD. I'm not sure. I have to see. I have to see what possibilities there are. I don't know. I think I would like to, but I think I'd have... I don't know. I'll let y'all know. I think a lot would have to do with how much of it I'd have to do myself versus somebody else, like like a company handling it. You know what I mean? I think that would have a big chunk to do with it. And probably how many would even want a physical copy. Like I'd probably do like a pre-order type thing, maybe. I don't know. That song would sound great on vinyl. Oh my gosh. I get emotional even thinking about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's play one of my mantras. Let's do this. Also, the queue is now closed. What's up? Welcome on in. And someone said PG-13. That's probably a good way to think about it. You don't have to be like totally family friendly or anything, but a little less than mature. Wait, are we mature here? Crap. When the mature rating means you have to act mature. Let's see here. Chino. Let's see here. Nami, watch out, baby. Nami! Nami, you're gonna get all wrapped up in cords, honey. Watch out. Aw, I feel so bad waking you up. I'm sorry. There we go. Watch out, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. You about ready? You think so? Did you properly warm up? You know, I need a hard carry, right? You gonna manage to do that? Maybe. True story. Last night, Kizuman and I were going back and forth between our two kids who play Apex, right? And
Don't you give away my secret.
one of them was sitting there, and he had what? He had 6 kills or something.
Yeah,
And then the other one had like 3 kills, and the one that had 3 kills was playing on my account.
You gotta get it
You
right.
gotta get it right. I had 4 kills and 5 assists.
And I was like, you better catch up. You have 4 more to catch up. And then the other one got another kill, and I was like, make that 5.
Okay, so
No
last
pressure.
night they were playing. Moo can vouch for this too, because we ninja'd them into.
They popped off on that match
ninja'd
too.
them into Moo's match because we were playing with Moo, and then we were like, here, you guys hop in and play for a second. So and we did a couple things, and Dominic, who is like hovers around high
You want to say
plat
hi? You want to
diamond level in Apex.
You don't have to, but you can.
He got
You can wave at everybody.
the one match he got was it 11 kills or 10 kills?
He got 11.
He got 11 kills and over 2k damage in this match, and then Orion ended up with
This one right here. This is
5
Orion.
or 6 kills and like 12k damage or something. And they almost won. And it's hilarious because at the end, it was both of them.
BT, hello.
They got caught down below, and they were like, and the other team, 3 of them, was right up above them. And they were like, Orion and Dominic were like, oh, we gotta go up and push them. And so they went up. Orion got down, he got down, and Dominic was coming around, and I was like, oh, Dominic, you can 1v3 easily. And he said, yeah, I can probably kill them all. He said, but I'm like 200 damage away from the 2K badge for you, Dad. So he runs in and just starts unloading his guns on them, and he's like, I'm gonna get you the 2K damage. And I was like, no, win. And he's like, no, the 2K damage badge is more important. And so he runs in and just unloads his clips into him to get the 2K, and he just gets
gets rolled over because he just runs straight into him.
Oh, it was so fun though. This is my hard carry for tonight.
But the funny thing
And then Kizu Man's playing too.
is they'll do one match like that, and then the next 10 matches they jump and they just die. Instantly.
That's how my games go. Yep.
Well, tonight I expect you to carry every match.
I was practicing.
He only gets it once a month, so he hasn't gotten another one yet. That's Apex in general. It really is. You know what? I feel like I got tricked right there. Carry us my way. By the way, you see how tall he is? I'm 5'7", almost 5'8". And he's still got a lot of growing to do. You should see Lord Gabe now. You think he was tall a year ago? He's ridiculous. Alright. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Suddenly you're nowhere to be found. I turn around and everything has changed. Looking for a way to work it out. I'm trying to find some peace and navigate the oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. And we'll meet again. And everything I wanted turned to gold. The path we chose, the future on our side. Never thought I'd do this on my own. Now I wield the sword you left behind. The oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. And we'll meet again. And dark for the sunrise, clouds for a blue sky, space for the traveling star. Strong from the inside, you're still my lifeline. I feel you wherever you are. The oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day We'll meet again. We'll meet again. We'll meet again. Tomorrow. Well, today, in about 2 seconds. If you were just here for the music side, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. If you choose to stay and hang out for Apex, thank you also for staying in, sticking in there and, hanging out. I'm working on getting her to start watching the stream. That's awesome. Hopefully she enjoyed it. I really, really hope she did. Thank you everybody for being here. We're, like I said, we're still gonna be streaming, but you're gonna watch how bad I am in Apex. So, let me take a quick break here. I'm gonna put up some words for y'all. And I'll be back in a few minutes. So hang tight and have fun.
And hums in our fingertips, and maybe I'm not the same as everyone else around me. Maybe I'm not to blame for all of the pain I left behind me. Stay with me, and maybe they will see we could be. Maybe we are straws in their feet. Maybe we are straws in their feet. Maybe hold on tight, 'cause we weren't made to crawl, we were born to fly and shine like fire against the sky. And maybe we'll find a way to leave all the hate behind us. Maybe we'll fly away when nobody else will find us. Tell me you'll stay with me, 'cause maybe we are straws in their feet. Maybe we are straws in their feet. Maybe we are straws in their feet. Maybe. Never forget we're all made of stars. We're here for eternity. And if you get tired, you can rest in my arms. I'll carry us both till we're free. Stay with me, and maybe we will see we could be. Maybe we're all straws in our feet. 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 Maybe. strong.